Hello, this is V, the crazy guy practicing with flames recently, also known as Beyond Aliens and Occult. Uh, this topic with fire and she, how it started for me. And I don't think I've ever, told you the beginning of my journey, but how I started out actually is I come from a background of martial arts. I've always been intrigued by martial arts and what the experts can do with their body and their mind and discipline, So I've been practicing martial arts on and off for decades. And I even had a monk, a Shaolin master monk, come from Tibet to Sweden. And I joined his school, and he taught me many things. I quit eventually. It's a long story, but I haven't been back there. But I remember him talking about Qi, and the power of life force energy and how everything is energy and all of that. Back then I was more skeptical and I wasn't really into the spiritual as much because I was young. I was in my 19s, maybe 20s at best, 20 years. And later in life I became more spiritual and in contact with all of this. But I remember sparring with the monk once. I was one of the few pupils who were allowed to spar with him because, his she was very powerful. But he was one. I was one of the few guys who he could spar with because he said my she was extremely powerful. He said, but uncontrollable. I needed to control it. He said you need to master your ki, your energy, and control it. Otherwise it's dangerous for you and all of that. And I didn't understand what he was talking about, but I understand I need to become balanced and be emotionally and all of that, because I would snap during sparring. Yeah, anyway, many years later I remember all of these teachings and the philosophy behind kung fu, gong fu and tai chi and all the shi, and I've been practicing on what's it called, harnessing my own chi and making it affect my surroundings, and especially with fire. And that's why I've been doing these videos lately. And as you can see here, there are plenty of examples of master monks in the video here who make fire with their hands, or they make things burn with their vibration alone. And it's the same thing basically I've been doing here for a few weeks or months on my channel here, practicing with my vibration, my chi. And it's all martial arts, actually, to be honest. It's martial arts behind it, and the belief and in chi energy and spirituality, of course, consciousness and all of that. So these monks, as you can see on the video here, if you check it out yourself, the print screens, they are doing the same as I do. They vibrate their hands, their fingers and their palms, and then they create heat. That heat is their life force energy. And it comes from your hands. The most you can project the most from your hands. I'm no expert in Qigong and Yuan Tai Chi and all of that, but I know the principles. It comes from your palms. It's connected to your chakras and all of that, But you can emit it from your hands. This heat is not just destructive; it's also healing. So you can heal people with your palms too. And something I've been told when I was younger is that I've had always had like a touch that feels healing. Weirdly enough, I've been able to take away pain from people, from their bodies in the past, when I've just touched parts and projected my energy to heal them. And by myself, no training behind it. No, I haven't undertaken any kind of course or anything. And also that I'm extremely warm by default. My body is always warm, even though I have no fever. I have no, I'm not ill or anything like that. I'm extremely warm by default. So I believe it's my chi is strong, by maybe naturally, and I have had the ability to connect the dots and understand how it's all connected and works lately. It's the same energy that I'm using behind the force to make the fires pulsate on my videos. It's the same energy I use when if I try to, to heal somebody in the past, or it's just my chi energy basically. And you can do so many things with chi, but people don't believe, they don't practice. And like these monks, these master monks are saying, what they're doing is nothing special. Anybody can do it with the right practice and discipline and belief. And I'm saying the same thing. What I'm doing in my videos is nothing really. I know there are people who can do so much more. I've just been doing it for like a few months, maybe half a year at best. Imagine what I could do in decades, like some of these master monks, if I keep practicing. And anyone can do this, even you watching, but you need to believe and start practicing. Believe in chi energy, believe in your consciousness, and that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, the principles of existence. If you understand this, you can harness your potential and awaken your spiritual abilities. But you do what you want, of course. I'm not trying to force or anything, but just wanted to explain. I wanted to explain what's driving me with this practice, this mystical shit I'm doing in my channel with the flames. And there's martial arts and Eastern philosophy behind it, and the belief in consciousness and the spirituality behind it. So that's why I'm doing it, practicing. So I just wanted to explain in a more educative manner with this video. This was Beyond Aliens and Occult. Thanks for listening, and hopefully this video has taught you something, if you didn't know it already. And have a good day, take care, farewell. See you in the next video. Maybe I'll post something about interdimensionals and again, and some weird stuff what I usually post on my channel here. That's not common things, and topics. Anyway, I'm said goodbye already, so goodbye again for good. No, not for good. Sorry for being cringe, weird. Yeah, bye.